Hello student, in this video we will see chapter number 5, that is periodic classification of element. So in this chapter first of all we see the introduction part, then after a Dauberer's triad. The Dauberer is a scientist who gave the triads rule, and then later on we will see about the limitation of Dauberer triads. Then after one new scientist is came, that's a new land, and he is also give one law that is known as the octave law, and also we will see about the limitation of a Newland's law of octave. Then after later on the Mendeleev scientist came to give the first time the concept of the periodic table, and advantage, or you can say the merits of the Mendel's periodic table, and also there is a limitation in periodic table, so we will also see the limitation of Mendel's classification. Then explanation of anomalies of a Mendel's periodic table, and at the last the modern periodic table is came, so we will study about the modern periodic table, explanation of the anomalies by the modern periodic table, trend in modern periodic table, then the metallic character and non-metallic character, and also see the atomic size of metallic character and the non-metallic character according to the periodic table. So in this chapter we will see these are the points, and this is the overview of this chapter. Now let's see the introduction part. The first of all, the matter around us is present in the form of either element, compound, or the mixture. As we know that the matter which is surrounding us, which is present, or you can say which is a form of either element, compound, and the mixture. The element means element are the substance which contains the atom only. We cannot further divide it. The smallest particle of the matter, that is we consider as an element. So the element are the substance containing an atom of only one type. For example, sodium means sodium we consider as an element because it possesses the only of one atom, or you can say the same type of atom. And magnesium also the one type of atom, so also we consider a magnesium as an element. Au means aurum, means also you can say the gold. So this is the example of element. Now there are total 118 element, means 118 element which is known to us, and all these have different properties. Right now in the total element which is discovered, that is total 118 means the 118 element, and these all the element possess the different kind of property. And to make the study of this element easy, this element have been divided into a few groups in a such a way that the element in the same group have a similar properties, so we can easily understand and study the properties of the element. So the main aim for the periodic table is to make the study of this element easy, and so that this element have been divided into a few groups in a such a way that the element in the same group have a similar properties. So if we are study the one element's property, then we can easily come to know the other element which is present in same group. So we can also come to know that these of the element have a same property. Let's see one more time the introduction part. As we know that the matter around us is present in the form of element, compound, and the mixture. The elements are substance containing atom of only one type. For example, sodium, magnesium, aurum means the uh, gold, etc. And till now there are a total 118 element known to us, and these all the means these all 118 element have a different properties. So to make the study of this element easy, and these elements have been divided into few groups in a such a way that the element in the same group have a similar property. Now let's see the first rule or first law of Dauberire, and that is also known as a Dauberire stride. So let's see Dauberire stride, and it is also important. Many times it's asked for the 3 marks. So let's understand well these Dauberire triads. So what is exactly Dauberire triads? When the elements were arranged in the order of increasing atomic mass, the group of three elements. Three means, as we know that three, that means tri. Mono means one, di means two, and the tri means two. Tri means three. So here you can see that the group of three elements means known as a triads having a similar chemical properties are obtained. What is the Dauberire strides? That Dauberire says that when the elements were arranged in the order of increasing atomic mass in a group of three elements who having a similar chemical properties are obtained. Let's take one example. Here you can see here the atomic mass is increasing order. So the Ca means the calcium, Sr means uh, and the Sr and the Ba, beryllium and the scandium. Ca means calcium whose atomic mass is 40.1, Sr means strontium and whose atomic number is 38 and the atomic mass is 87.6. Ba means beryllium and it's 137.3 who possess the atomic mass 137.3. Let's see one more time. Here you can see the calcium is there, scandium is there. It is known as a strontium, and the barium is there. Ba means barium, Ca means calcium, Sr means strontium, and Ba means barium. So their atomic mass is 40.1, 87.6, 137.3. So the atomic mass of the middle element means this strontium of the triad was roughly the average of the atomic mass of the other two elements. Means this strontium atomic mass, it's we know that it's 87.6. So their atomic mass is average of these both the first element Ca and the last element Ba. Ca means calcium and Ba means barium. So if we are do the summation of this Ca and Ba means the 40.1 plus 137.3 divided by 2 means the average of these both the element, then we get the near answer of this middle one element's atomic mass. Means we can get the near answer of the strontium atomic mass nearby the 87.6. So this law is known as a Dauberire-Strides law. Let's see one more time what's the Dauberire-Strides law. According to Dauberire-Strides law, the atomic mass of the middle element of a triad was roughly the average of the atomic mass of the other element. Means this middle one is a Sr. Sr means strontium. The Sr name is strontium and its atomic mass is 87.6. So if we are do the summation of this Ca and the Ba and take the average of it means the 40.1 plus 137.3 divided by 2, then we get the nearby answer of the atomic mass of the middle element means the strontium element, then that is a 87.6. So this law is known as a Dauberire-Stride law. Let's see one more time Dauberire-Stride law. When the element were arranged in the order of increasing atomic mass, here you can see the atomic mass is increased. In the calcium it's 40.1, strontium is 87.6 and the barium that is a 137.3. Then the group of three elements. This is the group of three elements. That's why it's known as a triads. Having a similar chemical properties are obtained. So we can say that the calcium, this Sr means the strontium and the barium. These three elements have a similar properties. So the atomic mass of the metal element of the triads, this become a triads, three element group of three elements. So the atomic mass of the middle element means this strontium element of the triads was roughly average of the atomic mass of the other two elements. Means this atomic mass, the strontium atomic mass is the roughly the average of this calcium and the barium atomic mass, means the 40.1 plus 137.3 divided by 2, then we get the roughly answer nearby the 87.6, and that is of strontium. And these three of the element have a same, or you can say the similar properties, and this is the law of Price, and which is given by the Doberius. That's why it is known as a Doberius-Price law. Now let's see what is the limitation of this Doberius law, why it is not acceptable for all the elements. So there is a limitation of Doberius triads is the only three triads were recognized from the elements known at that time. The first limitation is that the Doberius are make only the three triads only, means they make the three groups only, and which is recognized at the that time, means when the Doberius introduced this Doberius triads law, at that time whatever the element is there, element is recognized. So in that element only the three groups of triads who follow the Doberius triads rule. For example, Lina K, lithium, sodium, potassium, calcium, strontium and the barium, chlorine, bromine and the iodine. So these three triads only Doberius able to make. So this is the limitation. The first limitation that only three triads were recognized from the element known at that time. That is of Lina K, means the lithium, sodium and potassium, calcium, strontium and barium, chlorine, bromine and iodine. So these three groups only Doberius can make and who follow the Doberius triads rule, and other element is not follow the Doberius triads rule. So this is the limitation of Doberius triads rule. Let's see one more time. If asked that write down the Doberius triad law, then when the elements were arranged in order of increasing atomic mass, the group of these three elements, which is known as a triads, having a similar chemical properties are obtained. Means these three of the element having a similar properties. The atomic mass of the middle element of the triads was roughly the average of the atomic mass of the other two elements. Means here we know that the strontium is there. So this strontium is whatever the mass of this strontium is the average of these two elements, means the average of calcium and the barium atomic mass average. So if we are do the 40.1 plus 137.3, then we get the nearby answer of the strontium atomic mass. So that is known as a Doberius rule. Now the limitation of the Doberius rule, triads rule, why it is not acceptable for the all. So there is some limitation. So first limitation is only three triads were recognized from the element known at that time. The first one that is of Lina K, second one that is calcium, scandium and the barium. Calcium, strontium and the barium. And the third one that is chlorine, bromine and iodine. So the Doberius are only able to make these three triads only. Whereas there is nothing they describe for the other element who do not follow this triads rule. So this is the limitation, means we cannot apply this triads rule for the other element rather than these three group. Dow barrier are not capable to make the other triads. They able to make only three triads. So this is the limitation of Dow barrier's triads. Thank you. In next video, we will see about the Newland's law of octave and their limitation. Thank you.